If you're anything like me, you started cutting onions like this,
Straight down the middle, a few vertical cuts, and then kind of just mash the rest.
then you discovered this technique and you've been doing it ever since.
Using just the tip of the knife, vertical cuts, 2 horizontal, and then you've got that beautiful looking dice.
I was the same, until I saw a clip of Marco Pierre White cutting an onion in a totally different way.
This is the Marco Pierre White. That is finer. That is finer. That's a more finely chopped onion.
So we're going to answer that question. Does onion size matter? What's the technique you use? And is it worth it? First, we have to understand what gives an onion its flavour and its smell. Have you ever noticed that a fresh raw onion in your kitchen doesn't really have a smell? But a chopped onion in a bowl will stink out your fridge. Now that's because the flavour molecules are held inside the membrane of the onion cell. This sulfuric compound is only released after the cell is damaged from either being cut, sliced or diced. Now in order to maximise the damage of those cells, we're going to have to get those slices a lot thinner. So this is the 3-star Michelin Chef technique. This time, once we've halved our onion, we're going to quarter it. Divide it into pieces into 2 layers each. This allows us to flatten it out and allows us more precision with our cut. Then turning it again and making that final precision thin cut. With finer pieces, we're gaining the extra bonus of even distribution of flavour throughout the dish. So it's been about a week now, and I've got to use it in a wide range of things, and I found that some things are really good, and some things I prefer the traditional way. The biggest difference I found was the texture. With the thin slices, as you're cooking it, the onion melts away. So you're left with a really strong, nice onion flavor, but you don't have that texture crunch. With things like guacamole, really, really good. With the creamy pastas, excellent as well. You've already got that crisp from the bacon, and you've just got that onion flavor hanging around in the background. We made an onion butter by simmering just some butter with those really finely chopped onions. That turned out really, really good. Once we refrigerated that and brought it back to a solid, it was excellent to use. It had no texture of the onion, but just the onion flavor within the butter. And we used that on lots of steaks. We butter basted, and we used it when we're putting things in the smoker as well. Things I didn't like to add the really finely chopped onion was fried rice. So when I'm eating a fried rice, I like the crunchy texture of an onion. So you get a bit of a burst of a flavor that adds to the dish. It's same with salad or tacos. I like that crisp texture of the onion when you're biting into it in both a salad and a taco. So I would say there's no good or bad, it's just different. The thin slices, you get that extra boost of flavor, but you lose out on the texture. So it just depends what kind of dish you want to make.